They're off. That's Frank's Destroyer towards the inside. Moving away as they look for position was Earl Don with Skipper's Jackpot. And into that first turn they go. Don takes the lead. Skipper's Jackpot out there second. Frank's Destroyer is third. A 4-length gap to fourth. Finds Battle Shoe Rick in fifth position round the turn. That's Brian Beach. They head down to the quarter mile. The Earl of Don leads a length. Skipper's Jackpot is second, racing in third. Frank's Destroyer, Battle Shoe Rick is fourth. In fifth, Brian Beach. Racing in sixth to the 3/8 pole goes Majestic Robber. In seventh on the rail. That's Hoosier Falcon. In eighth to the half-mile pole, Firefly Tony. Wins Story at the end. They go to the half-mile pole. The leader by a length is the Earl of Don. Racing in second, Skipper's Jackpot. In third after a half-mile, Frank's Destroyer. Racing in fourth is Battle Shoe Rick, the half in a minute and 2/5. Into the 3/4, staying out there, Earl Don. Racing in second, Skipper's Jackpot. In third on the outside now, that's Majestic Robber. Frank's Destroyer is fourth. Moving up to be fifth to the 3/4 goes Firefly Tony. They move into the turn. It's Earl Don, the leader, on the outside, challenging second round. The turn is Majestic Robber. The 3/4, 1:31 and 2. On a short lead, the Earl of Don. On the outside, the challenger, Majestic Robber. Racing in third through the lane on the rail comes Skipper's Jackpot out in the middle of the track, closing ground fourth through the lane. That's Hoosier Falcon. They're 4 to a drive with Hoosier Falcon on the outside, getting up. They're off. On the outside, that's Hopefully Carly. Between horses into the turn, Sweet Roxy Royal with Laura Faze. On the wood, Lilac Magoo. And around the turn, the early leader, Laura Faze. Sweet Roxy Royal is second. In third, Lilac Magoo. Tucking in fourth to the quarter-mile juncture, Hopefully Carly. Racing in fifth on the outside, Snapper Skipper. In sixth, Maple Delight. They head down for the quarter. Laura Faze leads up on the outside. Snapper Skipper with an early move. That Snapper Skipper to the top. Laura Faze is second, racing in third. Sweet Roxy Royal in fourth. Lilac Magoo. Hopefully Carly is fifth. Maple Delight is sixth. On the outside, seventh. Carrie Jade, Which One is eighth. The trailing horse, Tina Stone. Into the half-mile, Snapper Skipper leads a length. Laura Faze is second. Racing in third, Sweet Roxy Royal, the half-mile, 1 3 3/5. The leader is Snapper Skipper a length. In second, Laura Faze. On the outside, Maple Delight now third. Sweet Roxy Royal towards the inside, fourth. In fifth, Carrie Jade. Racing on the inside, sixth is Lilac Magoo. In the final 3/8 of a mile, staying out there, Snapper Skipper a length. Laura Faze is second. Sweet Roxy Royal third. Maple Delight drops back fourth off the 3/4, 1:33 and 2/5. They turn for home. On the front end, Snapper Skipper the leader. Racing in second, Laura Faze. Sweet Roxy Royal out there third. Snapper Skipper by 4 lengths. Sweet Roxy Royal moves up to be second. That's Snapper Skipper easily. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Lund out fast for the early lead. Coming away along the inside was Laredo Ranger with Glorious Governor. And into that first turn, the leader is Laredo Ranger. Up on the outside, Lund to challenge second. Racing in third as they head off the quarter-mile post now goes Glorious Governor. And tucking in second there was Lund. The leader, Laredo Ranger. Lund racing second. In third position, that's Glorious Governor. Dropping in fourth to the 3/8 marker is the Boyfriend. In fifth position goes Storm and Ralph racing in sixth. Handy Bo in seventh to the 3/8. Prince Don Royal on the outside. Bit of Good News. And trailing the field, Raven Alex. Around the turn, the leader by 2 lengths is Laredo Ranger. Lund racing second, 2.5. In third position, that's Glorious Governor. Racing along the rail, the Boyfriend is fourth. The half, 1-3 1/5. The leader, Laredo Ranger, 1.5 lengths. Racing in second to the 3/4 goes Lund from far back into the game now. Bit of Good News. They go to the 3/4 on the front end. The leader is Laredo Ranger. Bit of Good News out there with Lund along the rail racing in fourth. Glorious Governor in fifth. Between horses goes Storm and Ralph. Handy Bo is sixth. They move off the 3/4, 1:34. On the front end, Laredo Ranger leads with Lund racing second. In third is Bit of Good News. In the lane, the leader, Laredo Ranger, by 2.5 lengths with Lund coming on second. Racing in third through the lane is Bit of Good News. Laredo Ranger. Lund is closing on the outside for the lead. Lund. They're off. On the outside, He'll Be Frisky left well. Down along the rail, coming away into the turn, was Barron's Big Andy with Red My Boy. 3 deep on the bend is Illini Billy, hung out there fifth to the quarter-mile pole. Goes Oil Derek with the Pleasure Package, and around the turn, He'll Be Frisky, 1 3/4 lengths. Illini Billy hustles up to challenge second. They go off the quarter-mile in 30 seconds. Illini Billy on the outside takes the lead. Racing in second to the 3/8 pole now is He'll Be Frisky. Racing in third to the clubhouse turn is Barron's Big Andy. Racing in fourth, Red My Boy. They swing round the turn, go over to the half-mile mark on the front end, showing the way a length. As they go to the backside, that's Illini Billy, the half-mile, 1 minute and 4/5. Moving up now with the swoop to take command as they go by the half, and trapped in there. Confusion in the rear as Illini Billy back ups the pack. They go up to the 3/4. The leader by 2 lengths is He'll Be Frisky. Racing in second position to the upper turn goes Red My Boy. In third to the 3/4 mile mark, that's Pleasure Package. It's He'll Be Frisky moving out to a 2.5 length lead. Pleasure Package is off stride. It's He'll Be Frisky leading. Pleasure, make that Red My Boy racing second. He'll be Frisky's under a drive, closing on the outside now is Red My Boy. It's Red My Boy taking the lead. Red My Boy. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Hasty Flirt for the early lead between horses as they look for position. Neville Nita with Bittersweet Spirit along the inside. Coming away fourth as they swing round the turn to the quarter mile goes Rosedale Diane with Pretty Poison. And around the turn they go. Rosedale Diane hustles up on the outside to challenge Neville Nita for the early lead. Racing in third as they move off the quarter, Bittersweet Spirit, the quarter, 29 2/5. On the front stretch, the leader is Rosedale Diane, racing in second of the 3/8 marker. Goes Neville Nita in third now on the inside. Everybody wants to pull, but no one wants to go anyplace. They move into their club turn on the front end. The leader by 2 open lengths now as they go to the half mile is Rosedale Diane. Racing in second round the turn to the half on the rail. That's Neville Nita. Hasty Flirt is on the move third. Bittersweet Ace is fourth. Racing in fifth to the 3/4 mile pole now. That's Pretty Poison. Racing in sixth on the inside is Arita Boel's Amber T out there seventh. Racing in eighth position, that's Maple Lane Deborah trailing the field. Answer to a Prayer. They move into the 3/4 on the front end, staying out there. Rosedale Diane, the 3/4, 131 2/5. It's Rosedale Diane, the leader. On the inside, second, Neville Nita. In the lane on the front end, Rosedale Diane's under urging. Racing in second through the stretch is Neville Nita. Down along the inside, Hasty Flirt. Rosedale Diane on the outside. That's Maple Lane Deborah, but it's Rosedale Diane. Fields on the turn. They're off. Between horses, that's Star Yellow for the early lead with JR's Desperado, the Prime Land, and 2 on the outside. And into that first turn, the Prime Land takes a short lead. JR's Desperado, 2 is off stride. Cardinal Brandon moves up third. Racing in fourth to the 1/4 mile juncture, that's the Land Lover. They go down to the quarter. The leader is Prime Land up on the outside. The Cardinal Brandon now second. JR's Desperado is third. In fourth, Star Yellow. Polka for short out there fifth. Racing in sixth. Turbulent Times in 7th. The Land Lover. Van Gogh moves up 8th to the trailer. Into the half mile, the leader Prime Land, a length and a half. Racing in 2nd, JR's Desperado. Cardinal Brandon hanging 3rd, the half and 1-1. Moving 3 wide, Polka for short. They go to the 3/4, and now Van Gogh is off stride. The leader is Prime Land. Between horses, that's JR's Desperado. Saving ground is Meta Star Yellow. Polka for short is 4th. In 5th position goes Turbulent Times. Land Lover is 6th. Into the 3/4, the Prime Land stays out there a length and a half. Meta Star Yellow racing 2nd. Land Lover is 3rd. In this stretch, the leader is Prime Land. Meta Star Yellow is right there, 2nd. Coming on 3rd, the Land Lover. On the front end, it's the Prime Land. Meta Star Yellow's coming to him on the outside. Prime Land, Meta Star Yellow closing. Prime Land and Meta Star Yellow in a driving finish. The judges will examine. They're off. That's Fox Valley Bullet and He'll Be Mine. On the outside, winging goes Margin of Victory with a rush. And into that first turn, up on the outside, Margin of Victory. Along the inside, He'll Be Mine. Racing in 2nd to the 1/4 mile pull now on the wood. Fox Valley Bullet. It's He'll Be Mine, the leader. Racing in 2nd position goes Margin of Victory. They go off the 1/4 mile. 29-3 with Margin of Victory taking a 2-length lead. He'll Be Mine racing 2nd by 4 lengths. In 3rd position, Fox Valley Bullet racing in 4th. Sycamore Gaelic Midnight Eagle is 5th. Luff Mask is 6th, racing in 7th. That's Kathy Skipper in 8th to the half-mile juncture goes Der Fuhrer, Snow Harry the trailer. Into the half mile on the front end, the leader by 2 lengths, Margin of Victory. He'll Be Mine racing 2nd into 3rd, and tucking in 3rd there on the backside was Midnight Eagle racing 3 wide, Luff Mask. They move to the 3/4. Margin of Victory leads a length with He'll Be Mine 2nd. Luff Mask up on the outside 3rd. In 4th is the Midnight Eagle. Racing in 5th is Kathy Skipper. They go off the 3/4, 1:30 and a 5th. The leader Margin of Victory with Luff Mask out there 2nd, racing 3rd, He'll Be Mine. Kathy Skipper is 4th. Margin of Victory leads with Luff Mask on the outside. That's Margin of Victory under a drive. Luff Mask takes the lead, moving up 2nd. Kathy Skipper with Der Fuhrer 3rd. That's Luff Mask. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Jeff Spice for the early lead along the inside. Bud Gate Libby came away out in the middle of the track. New Market S with Bright Light, Low Bell, and around the turn. It's Jeff Spice leading up on the outside. New Market S, the challenger, second. Bud Gate Libby is third. Racing in fourth, Bright Light, Low Bell. She Sells Seashells is fifth, trailing the field as they go over to the quarter mile. BJ's Pleasure, the quarter in 29 and 2. Up on the outside, Bud Gate Libby with an early move. It's Bud Gate Libby to the top. New Market S racing second. In third, Jeff Spice. He drives from third. On the outside, coming on fourth, Bright Light, Low Bell. Seashells is fifth, trailing the field. BJ's Pleasure. They go off the half-mile pole in 59 and a fifth. On the front end, Bud Gate Libby shows the way, racing in second. New Market S with a rush on the outside. Jeff Spice. That's Jeff Spice taking the lead in second. To the three-quarters goes Bud Gate Libby, picking up the chase third. Bright Light, Low Bell in fourth position. New Market S. Into the three-quarters, Jeff Spice leads on the outside. Bright Light, Low Bell trotting second. New Market S comes on third. Bud Gate Libby and BJ's Pleasure, they're in the stretch. It's Jeff Spice a length on the outside. Bright Light, Low Bell is closing some ground second, but Jeff Spice moves out to a 3-length lead. That's Jeff Spice. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes KD's Margie. Up in the middle of the track with the swoop now, Fox Valley Minx. Yes, I Do on the inside, and Fox Valley Minx takes the lead. Racing in second, KD's Margie in third. Round the turn, Yes, I Do racing in fourth. Mommy Viv. Miss Marengo fifth with a Sleep at the Wheel sixth. She's a Diamond. And Infinite Moon Glow, they go off the quarter in a walking 31 and 2/5. On the front end, the leader by 2.5 lengths is Fox Valley Minx. Racing in second position to the 3/8 pole, KD's Margie. In third is Yes, I Do. Up on the outside to be fourth now goes Miss Marengo. They swing round the turn, go into the half mile. On the front end, the leader by 1.5 lengths. That's Fox Valley Minx. KD's Margie is second. Moving up to be third after a half mile comes Miss Marengo, the half mile in an unremarkable 1-4. Into the three-quarters, the leader is Fox Valley Minx. KD's Margie along the inside, hanging on the outside third. That's Miss Marengo. They go to the turn on the front end. Fox Valley Minx the leader. Miss Marengo out there is second. KD's Margie racing third. Into fourth on the outside now round the turn. Asleep at the Wheel, the three-quarters in 1:35 and 4/5. On the front end, the leader is Fox Valley Minx. Racing in second through the lane on the outside, that's Miss Marengo. It's Fox Valley Minx with Miss Marengo out there. Closing ground is Asleep at the Wheel. Fox Valley Minx Asleep at the Wheel on the outside, coming on. The judges will examine a photograph of the finish. Field moves into the club turn. They're off. Along the inside, Mr. Valiant out in the middle of the track, the visitor. On the outside, ranging up, is Gold Dust Lobel. Into that first turn, Mr. Valiant leads by 2 visitors second. Gold Dust Lobel takes a tuck third. In fourth position, JJ's Parson racing in fifth to the quarter. King Oreo with PT Skipper 6. Rum Jungle is seventh. The Kremlin is eighth, trailing the field. Quick Income, the quarter 30 and a fifth. On the front stretch, the leader, Mr. Valiant, 2.5 lengths to the good. Visitor Racing second. In third, Gold Dust Lobel racing fourth. JJ's Parson. King Aurea comes on fifth. PT Skipper moves up sixth. Rum Jungle seventh. Then it's Quick Income in the Kremlin. Into the half mile, Mr. Valiant's had the best of it. Still does by 2. The half, 1 minute and 4/5. It's Mr. Valiant, 1 length and 3/4 in second position. Visitor up on the outside now. King Aurea to be third. Followed in fourth by JJ's Parson. Into the 3/4, Mr. Valiant, a long neck. King Aurea the challenger second. And now it's King Aurea showing on top. Racing in second to the upper turn, that's Mr. Valiant. They go off the 3/4, 1:29 and 4. King Aurea 3/4 of a length along the rail. That's Mr. Valiant racing second. PT Skipper comes on third. King Aurea's underhandling. PT Skipper closing on the outside. Also coming on, Gold Dust Lobel. It's PT Skipper. Gold Dust Lobel on the outside is closing ground. That's Gold Dust Lobel. Number